My second week in China was very fun and incredibly eventful. After teaching the classes, we ended up getting a spring holiday, and so we decided to travel to downtown Chongqing. So we took the subway, and it was about a 40-minute ride, and the subway is very affordable and super efficient, and you get a wonderful view of the river whenever you're going over. The subway goes straight into the building, and it's kind of iconic here in this area. There are lots of museums, including those about World War II. There are so many sights to see, we didn't have time to see them all, so we started with lunch at this delicious restaurant. And after that, we took a walk around the city. It was incredibly crowded because the Qingming festival is going on and everybody was on holiday. So it was a little bit too crowded for my comfort, but I mean, that's what you should expect when visiting China.
Going into the building.
After doing a little gift shopping, we decided to explore more of the city. And then after doing quite a bit of walking, we thought it was a good time to sit down and enjoy some fancy French desserts at a little restaurant, as well as some coffee. Chongqing is a very beautiful city because you have a lot of ancient buildings mixed with modern skyscrapers, and it's cool to see the two side by side. So then we ended up going to this beautiful Buddhist temple called the Laohan Temple. They gave us some incense to burn while we were inside and to say some prayers.
I love fish. Yeah.
This is the old carving.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Right.
No, show us how. Show us how to pray. Ooh.
I really enjoyed the experience at the Buddhist temple, and I prayed for health and vitality. After that, we did a little more shopping in a very large wholesale market, and I bought a couple of souvenirs for some friends. And then we headed over to a large mall called Raffles City, and this really cool looking building. The architecture here is so neat.
Raffle is like a drawing.
But the highlight of the trip was going to the top of the building at sunset. So far, one of the most exhilarating things I've done is the skywalk. So you can go up to the top of this building in Chongqing. I can't remember the name, but it's this kind of round, curvy-shaped building where you can get an amazing view of the city. And we went up there right at sunset to get a look and to watch all of the buildings come to life. And you can walk around on this glass floor, and oh my gosh, it's so intimidating. The view down, I thought I was just gonna fall right through. It's not for the faint of heart, but I'm not scared of heights, so I really enjoyed this. There's also a big swing where you can swing over the side of the building. I chose not to do this one because we had just eaten and I thought it wouldn't go well. Chongqing is most beautiful at night, so we waited for the sun to go down because as the sun goes down, all of the buildings start to light up. But of course the highlight was doing the skywalk, where they strap you in and then you go up several flights of stairs to the top. It's kind of an intimidating climb. And then they hook you up to a cable and you get to walk along the side of the roof.
Beautiful.
View is absolutely spectacular, and it's also not for the faint of heart. I didn't get anxious until I sat for a minute on the ledge to look around, and when I stood back up, I got a wave of lightheadedness, which was pretty uncomfortable. The only downside is that you're completely at the mercy of the people in front of you because you're all hooked onto the same cable, and if someone wants to like take their time and take pictures and just hang out, you have to just stay there, right there on the ledge of the building, and just wait for them to pass. So while I was feeling lightheaded and slightly nauseated, it was kind of excruciating, but we got through it. So while waiting for the line to move and then also you walk down one side and all the way back up the other. There's no getting off this ride. You just have to wait to walk through. Some people were really frightened and just clinging to the bar and not looking down the entire time. But you know what? They got through it, which I was proud of them. And I learned a new Chinese word. It's jiao, which is like words of encouragement. So here I am with my roommate and my colleague, and we had a really good time doing this. The total cost was only like $30, so it was absolutely worth every penny.